Hello guys, this is Divinity Break and welcome to the new format. Today we'll be playing TG Agents.
Recording.
Hello YouTube, I'm Divinity Break. I'm going to be showing off my TG Agents deck for the new format. So I open up pretty strong here. I'm able to get the Light Brigade and Solar Recharge, so my graveyard's pretty full. He just runs over my Rush Rhino, so I'm able to get the TG Striker. And once I just go into the Venus, pull 3 Shine Balls from the deck. So I'm able to go in Gachi, so I'm 2,000 over his 19, able to get the kill. He goes Fires of Doomsday, so I'm thinking he's going to go into like Genesis Terror Arc King or something, but he goes into Arcfiend Empress, which kind of surprised me. So I had no idea what he was doing. But I drew into the Diablo, so I just played with Diablos. I put his Eradicator Epidemic, but he just chains it, so I lose all my spells, which is fine. So I'm able to hit for... I would have hit for 5,000, but he got the Fader. Then he's just going to end up stalling a bit here. He's going for the Mist Arcfiend. He's going to run over my Rhino. Wait, no. Volcanosaurus. I'm sorry, I forgot this. He pops my Diablos, but he can't attack or anything. I go into Hyperion. I'm just able to pop it, and he's got you run over Fader and go for 5,100 damage. All that nice stuff. And he can't really do much with 2 cards. He goes into the Mad Arcfiend. He just gets a bit of damage in, but he's pretty much already lost. I go ahead. I go back into defense. I use Hyperion. He drops another Fader. It's his last one. I meant to set that Raikou. That was an accident. And he draws into a Dark Hole. He uses it. I still got the Gachi because he resists destruction. Rush Rhino searches me a wolf. Then I'm able to just go and Cephalion, bring back my thing, and I got 8,000 Beat Stick on the field. So I mean, yeah. Okay. Moving on to a second one, and go for this one. Okay, so I opened up with Diablos and Cephalion and Hyperion. So this was really nice for me. Like, as long as I'm able to set up correctly, I'm going to be able to get out a ton of boss monsters, and he gets the Star Flare, 3,500 Beat Stick, and I'm just going to end up stalling. Get the Rush Rhino, I can search for a Striker, and I'm going to end up going, and just going to set the Raikou, because I can pop whatever he brings out. He does a Thunder King. He attacks over it, I pop the Thunder King, I mill a few cards, and they're all monsters, so that was really nice for me, so I'm able to get my Cephalion off eventually. I go into the Striker, Werewolf, and the Shine Ball, go to Black Rose to pull up the field. He protects himself. I have enough monsters, so I go into the Diablos now, and I run over it. He's just going to go for Cycling Batteries, get himself a couple more pluses, and he's going to just go into a Red Arcfiend guy thing from OCG or whatever. Pop my card, goes for 4,000. It doesn't matter. I've almost got the game here. So I just go for Cephalion, Hyperion, Cephalion's effect, bring back 1 from grave, pop his card. It's just that Okay. So this is me playing against Bujins. Let's swap here. He goes to Duality, he gets the Crane, he goes to the Yamato, he ends, adds pretty much sent the turtle to the grave. So I open up, I'm probably going to do Solar Recharge, and I send everything to grave, the Venus, get some of the Shine Balls in. And I've got the Honest in hand, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go with the 2,000 over his 18. He's going to drop the Crane, I'm just going to chain the Honest, so I'm able to get over him. He ends up having the Mikazuchi though, so that kind of hurts. But he's not going to end up being able to do much. This was a misplay on his part. He got a Black Ship of Corn and sends my Gachi to grave, which I thought he would just try to camp on the Mikazuchi, considering the situation. But I just go into Zen Mains, run into it. I'm just trying to fill up my graveyard at this point and get some fairies in for Decristia. I'm going to get the Honest back. So it's pretty good for me. He can't switch summon, and my Zen Mains is able to pop anything he tries to bring out. He's going to get the Bear so he can get a search off my Zen Mains. And I misclicked, so my Zen Mains dies, but it really doesn't matter to me. So now I just get to bring back my Christia again because he popped it, and I'm going to search for a Venus this time. I'm going to hit for 1,200 and all that. So pretty much he's just going to go for Yamato again because he draws into it. He gets the Crane, sends Centipede, pretty basic play. And I'm going to go into Earth. Earth's going to search me a Venus. I just want more stuff in my hand for when I drop Trag. I'm going to Honest on this Crane, so yeah, just get over him like normal. And pretty much I keep on bringing back his Honest with Christia. It's really nice. He's going to go into Dwarf Raider. He's just going to damage. Like, I have no idea what he's doing at this point. He's pretty much stuck. I set the Venus, I attack. I just kind of wanted the level 3 on the field so I can do stuff with it. And he's going to go into another Vorse Raider, which I'm kind of confused by. I guess he just wanted to hit stuff and kind of set up a defense. So I just run over it. He wings Phoenix Blast, which is I'm completely fine with. I go into Hyperion, pop his card, and next turn I'm just going to crush him. He can't really do anything. He goes in Centipede. He runs over my monster. It really doesn't do much to me. And I just go crazy. Like, he gets the turtle, so I don't get my Hyperion. But I go Diablos, Christia, get the Honest back to hand. I just completely wreck him. It was great. Okay. And, okay, I'm gonna this replay. Okay, so I opened decent. I got the Herald of Orange Light was pretty good because I got a bunch of targets for it. I got 2 Hyperions and an Earth, which is really nice. And the Raikou, get the pop a face down and end up getting decent mills. Going to T2 Striker, get the Earth, search for that, and then I get to go into my Daigusto Fang, so I get the double attacks and get the Hyperion. He ends up soloning my Hyperion. I just go for a second one. And he's going to end up Call Haunting, so he's going to get the +1 off the Goblin, which is fine by me because I've already kind of gotten ahead by a lot, and advantage like damage-wise as well. And I'm able to stop his next play with this Herald of Orange Light, and he's pretty much just going to quit here when I do that. So he really can't do much, so he's just like, I just go for game. So I try to pop his face down just in case it's something, and he just Phoenix Chains on me. Then I go for 15 for game. It's, yeah. Okay, this one's really good. This is a really good fight. So I was like confused by what he was playing at first. He goes into Utopia, and I realized it's just like a ZW deck. I'm going to go into the Lila. He's going to Solemn it, so I can't really play anything, but I still got the Dragon hand, so I'm not going to die. He ends up going for Utopia Ray. I didn't know why. Then he goes into this, so it makes sense. He just wants to stack a bunch of material on it. So it's 4,100. That's a pretty good beat stick. I bring out the Drag just so I don't die. And I'm going to set the Raikou here so I can just pop his Tornado Bringer if I can. And, yeah, he just attacks this. I go... And this was a misplay. I should have summoned the Shine Balls, a material instead of a TG Striker, but, you know, whatever. So I pretty much go for Gachi to stall one, and he was going to try to stall out and go to Cephaleon's, because Cephaleon's the only thing that can really run over it. I have a Spline that I have in my hand. I'm going to go into this. And he's going to end the Breakthrough skill. That's going to hurt me a lot, because now I have an 18 beater on the field that he can just use his Utopia Ray to pretty much honest off. So he's just going to hit 28. I'm going to be at 600. And this is pretty much what I'm going to be at for the rest of the game. And, like, I'm just going to stall out again. I can't really do much. He's got pretty spell-heavy hands, so he can't do much either to me. He's just going to keep on beat-sticking down. And I'm just going to go into Chaos Sorcerer and banish it, which actually works, so I was kind of surprised. Going to bad, going to Never Gachi Gachi. So I can stall out just in case he does anything. He Breakthrough skills my monster. I have no idea why. I think he didn't know what was going on or misclicked something. I ended up misplaying with that too, and I didn't know what was going on. Freaking, I wasn't playing correctly either, but I hit for 23. If he drops a Trag, which isn't going to be useful for him, because he's going to be able to get the effect off, which is decent, I guess, but he's already cut his battle phase off by doing this. I get the Werewolf out when he special summons back, because I might as well. And he's going to get out another one of his Utopia Ray victories, negating everything in the field, which kind of hurt me like a lot. So I'm just going to stall out so I can get the 10 monsters from my Cephaleon, because I'm saying if I can get a 4,000 beat stick, I can get over him, but I realize he gets to 5,000 now. So I really can't do much, so I'm just going to stall out to see what I can do, if I can draw into anything. And so I just keep on playing, and I realize I can get over him with Honest. So I'm just going to keep on stalling out until I manage to get that Honest, which I only run one of. And this really helps. He plays Destiny Hero Defender, because he thinks he's going to use his Trag, but he realizes it's, like, effects negated. So I get my searches, and from the Werewolf that died, and I'm just going to set up more defensive. And he's going to keep on beating down. And he's going to try again. I don't know why, what he was doing. He's running over a monster. And now I'm going to get a draw off the fact that it's defenders in defense mode. So I'm going to draw. I draw into the Honest, so I'm glad. I'm able to get Cephaleon. I'm able to get that. So this would have been game here if he didn't have Mirror Force, because I would have been able to Honest. It'd be 4,000 damage directly, pretty much. And then he's going to run over another monster. It's just going to keep on going for a while. And so I'm going to draw into Christia. It's a BLS. I got BLS. I do it, and I actually end up hitting it. So I was like, what? So yeah, I'm just going to run over his monster, let him go. He really can't do much anymore. He sets that. I want to finish off this turn. So I just go 28 out of his 0, then I'm going to do this. I'm going to drop the Honest on it, so when I get my second attack, it goes for game. Because I didn't want to take any chances and let him do anything else. Okay, now this is my only loss. Okay, hey. So yeah, this is my only loss. It's just I was going too slow, and he was able to just use his field and keep on getting stuff off. Like, I really couldn't hurt him. So he was just able to swarm completely in a slow deck, so like that was good for him. And I just didn't have what I needed. So I go into the Gachi Gachi, and to stall out, that like he's just able to get over it immediately, and he goes into a Geargiant. He's setting up a lot. I'm not able to set up as much, and my hand's just not working the way I want it to. He's got the Venus Chain on my Venus, so that hurts a lot. He's just gonna get more searches because I didn't get rid of the Geargiant. I take 500 to the face, and sit on the Gachi Gachi still. I still can't do much. I mean, I'm hoping on getting out my Diablos, and he gets his tokens. He's just going to get a ton of plays off, getting out all his cards. He's going to get this thing. This thing's good because he gets my Gachi Gachi into attack mode, so he's just going to deal a ton of damage. And then I'm gonna get down to 19. He's gonna have a really good field. He's gonna be able to search a bunch of cards too, so he's gonna set up for next turn and everything. I'm not gonna be able to do much to him because like I can't play any of the cards in my hand really. So I'm gonna pop that. Ends up being a Venus Chain. I'm gonna be able to use Light Diabolos, get his Mirror Force back into the bottom of his deck. It's all nice. He gets the Wild Baku, so I'm screwed. I got two 4Ks in the front row, so that's all good. But then he Draco Sacks, so he kills one of them, then he switches the other one to defense with his Beret, and he just runs over it. So I'm kind of screwed already, like from that point. And I'm not able to draw in any dark, so I can't get out my BLS at any point. So it really sucks for me, and he's just able to pop my Diablos here, and then he's just gonna beat me down, and yeah. Okay. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed. This is my TGH deck for the new format, and as always, welcome to the new format.